This one has a little sweetness to it.
You guys paying separate or together?
Together. I'm gonna pay for it.
I know, that's right. And it's giving gentleman. Because as a man, why aren't you paying for the whole thing?
Give my car back.
Men are pathetic and have low self-esteem, and as a female, if you ask them out or give them a compliment, like, you're making wonders for them.
Well, yeah, that's true, because most men never have the experience of a woman asking them out, so they'll probably remember that for the rest of his life, whereas most women get asked out so frequently they don't even remember it later that day.
It makes them feel special, and everyone wants to feel special. It's like, that's also why females like when men approach and they don't necessarily want to approach men, is because, like, it feels good. And also asking someone out is, like, extremely terrifying for a lot of people, especially men.
What you're saying is that women are privileged.
No, I would say.
Of course they are.
Okay, well, yes, but.
Popping they pets on my coat. I'm on the road, flow like I'm Batman. Damn, what? Smart as a madman.
I'm just going to be 1,000% honest. If I were 22 today, I would not be dating black men at all. Unless they were older. They'd have to be real old. Because they're too feminine these days for me. I like masculine, go get them, I'm going to pay for that baby type men. Okay? Where you want to go on vacation type men. That's what I like. If I was 22 today, I wouldn't date black men. I'm sorry. Y'all take too long to get y'all stuff together. Y'all want us to pay half the bills and sleep with you? No, can't do that. So I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm not saying that other men are better than you. I'm just saying they're more ambitious than you. But the average non-famous black man has less ambition. I like ambition. Ambition leads to success. Oh, sorry. Others have a financial head start. They are not more ambitious. That's not really true. You can't use that as an excuse. If you're ambitious, you don't need a head start. If you good, you don't need a head start. Seriously, my husband didn't have no head start. He's black. He came from a family of 10 in the country. He not no head start. So what's your excuse? You come up with every excuse instead of every solution. That's your problem. You're going to sit here and say, oh, this, oh, that. You're going to come up with 10 excuses before you come up with half a solution. That's why you stuck. That's why women make more money than you. That's why you are stuck. Okay?
The advantages the snow bunnies have on our women is snow bunnies will find a dusty brother and see his skill, his talent, you feel me? Yeah. Invest in him in college. And by the time he become a multimillionaire at 35, she been with him the whole walk. You see that? A lot of sisters are not going to do that. They're not going to find a dusty brother in his senior year or dusty brother in the community. But you see, he got this business idea. She like, nah, come back and see me when it's up and running. I don't think this ever going to happen. Snow Bunny invested in him. You feel me? 10 years later, the same brother see you. You trying to holler. He got the white girl. And it came to you. You said you want a ready-made black man. You don't want a work in progress. And I'm telling black women, y'all better start going for some of these works in progress instead of waiting for us to finish the job because you lose it to the Snow Bunny when you tell us to wait until we got the back.
I need to know specifically what group of women are outpacing men. Who are you referring to?
Women in general, because we're outpacing men in
You're not outpacing
college degree.
Okay,
Well,
college degree. No, ma'am. You're not outpacing men in productive college degrees. You're outpacing men in humanities, not in the things that society runs on, science, engineering, technology, and math. You are not. Ma'am, stop lying. That is simply not true. You are not outpacing men in STEM.
Maybe.
There's no maybe. Bridges are built by engineers, not by bakers. You get sick and break your leg. Do you want a hairstylist or do you want a medical doctor?
Medical doctor.
Then act like a medical doctor matters. Would you live on the 70th floor of a building built by females only?
Yes.
Congratulations. Where are they? Because they don't do the work, ma'am. And there's nothing keeping women from doing the work.
Cheer 7, y'all. If you know her, Sprinkle, lady. just
Woman.
let's get it.
And stick her in a room with 10 black men. Random, just random pick. Just go pick a random. Go to the mall and pick 10 random black people. Stick them in a room. Ask every one of them, what do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? How many kids do you have? What do you do for a living? What is your education level? Da 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 da. What are your accomplishments in life? I'm gonna say 8 times out of 10, that woman has outdone every man in that room, and still doing stuff. So when guys come and say crazy stuff to you, just think about that. Just think about that. Even me, if you take me and stick me in a room, even as a housewife, I still have more accomplishments, and I still probably earn way more as a housewife that don't even leave the house and just sits on YouTube and talks. If you take a black woman,
Think about this, y'all. This is cap. Because how do women with all these degrees, right, earn more than a man if a man, average men, majority of men, all average income is $45,000. A woman is $30,000. You have all these degrees, you got all these accomplishments. Congratulations, baby. It doesn't matter, because if you want to be a stay-at-home wife anyway, or if you don't want to work like that anyway, so does the accomplishments even matter? Oh, we getting ahead of ourselves. You know, they're not ready for that, right? What about the student loans? The majority of women has all the debt in society. You're not ready for that one either. Okay. What about, men are blue collar, so we don't need to go in social works and stuff like that. It's way more degrees, but yeah, y'all not at work or even going, because you got to take off from work and you got to do labor. You don't want to do labor. You're lazy, bro. Like, so many talking points about these degrees, and then plus, let's say the exception doesn't make the rule. So you probably got like a couple of women who got these high degrees, and you want a man to meet you at your degree level, your education level, your income level, then okay, your doors are closing. And then women go to college to prove they don't need a man. You know what I'm saying? The black women, not all of them, of course. The modern black woman, not just black women, but the women who got that modern Shira 7 sprinkle mindset. You go into these colleges and your doors are closing. Your dating pool is closing, because the higher you go, the less men you will want and the less men you are attracted to based on their financial level. Because you don't want to do 50-50. You want him to pay all the bills. But, you know what I'm saying? It's no point of you having these degrees if you're not going to use them anyway. But you know what? Hey, man. Let's read the comments. I'm already knowing it's going to be a lot of pandering in these comments. We collect degrees like shoes, but yet you don't wear them. Y'all don't use it. Girl, the way I started my PhD program. PhD. Shout out to Kevin Samuels.
What you're looking for is this.
I'm a PhD.
That's what you're looking for. I'm a PhD.
Bro. See, rest in peace, man. He said, I want to start a PhD program after law school. How much funding did you get? And y'all in debt like a mother. 2. I only have 2, but I'm working on another. I got bored. Come on, bro. She might tell a joke. Look at all these women. They don't say basketball or football, but I got hurt in high school. Let the church say sprinkle. She ain't lying at all. That's the biggest problem. The watches and doctoral degree. Every woman on my family has outdone the men. Yeah, because men don't need to go back to school for anything. We just get our one major degree, and that's it. You want a degree in finance. You want a degree in business. You want a degree in social studies. You don't need those degrees, bro, because you're not going to use them. And then it's average income degrees. You can have 1 million degrees, and you only can use one at a time. And then one at a time is average money. And then when you get average money, you don't be at work like that anyway. Yup, licensed cosmetologist. What is that? I don't even know how to say that. BSIS security license. Had a hair salon, hair business, and now I'm going to school for MRI technology. You got all this stuff, right? And you're not even fucking using it. You're not using it. I would say the most thing, you go to school for cosmetology, that's when you get out of high school. Okay. Security license. You don't even need security like that. Had a hair salon. You had a hair salon, your own business, but it failed. A hair business, we already know hair business ain't even all that. And now I'm going to school for MRI technology. Okay, commend you on that one. But the hair salon, that's probably the biggest business you can ever have. Owning your own salon. Like, bro, you have all these degrees. Don't even use them. I like to say, always remember, these were the guys that sat in the back of the class and got mad when the teacher asked them to read a paragraph. See, they only thinking about the guys they chose, the hood guy. You're not worrying about the average guy, the men that are in the 9-to-5s, the men that are great with socials and they ain't on a blog. They not the Hellcat Negroes. Like, come on now. She's shaking a table with this.
I've been experimenting with Sprinkle Sprinkle to see just how much I can get out of men and just how far I can get them to go if I just remain very feminine around them. Like, what is it that they will really do for me if I am just an absolute princess in their presence? Because I have yet to actually find a man worthy of dating me seriously, I have been using my male guy friends as like test subjects to see just exactly what I can get out of them that I have like never really tried to do before. The moment I realized that most men want to sleep with you, I started thinking about how to use a man's desire for you to your benefit. And I think so much of femininity is centered around that, where there's just kind of like an allure, a kind of fantasy that you're able to use your femininity to create, whereby you get this man to kind of believe that he actually has the opportunity to potentially sleep with you if he plays his cards right, if he does, things to make you happy, and then they'll just like start doing stuff. So what I've been doing is literally just acting absolutely helpless around them. Like, the littlest thing, I'll just be like, oh my gosh, can you help me with this? In like the softest tone. Like, every time, we're approaching a door, I just like slow down and just kind of like look at them. And, and so by the time we like wrap up our day, they're like rushing to open the door for me. Ever since I've just been like, just absolutely feminine around them, I have not paid for not one meal since like my card has not seen the light of day. They just like start paying for things. It's absolutely fascinating.
Sprinkle lady's advice, and I instantly regretted it. She recommended if you want to meet wealthy men, you need to go to affluent places wherever the fuck you live and go to the restaurants. But it has to have a bar. And go there between happy hour and before 6 p.m. Okay, cool. So I'm like, I'll give it a shot, I put on like this modest dress, with the blazer, because you never know when life's gonna be like, hey bitch, you need to get a fucking blazer. I even grabbed a book because I was like, well, I'll be present and not on my phone, so like it'll look like I'm actually doing something. And while I'm sitting in the car with my heels on and this modest dress and this blazer, I'm just like, who the fuck is this for? And I understand that to get a certain kind of man, you have to wear a uniform and you have to play a role. I'm just so sick and tired of playing roles for men that just see me as a movie. Something to watch and experience for a while, but never staying long enough to be part of the credits. I don't dress or act modestly at all, okay? I dress like Adam Sandler. It's like ripped jeans or a graphic tee. Sometimes I'll bust out the dress, okay? But it's like no underwear, no bra, and it is the sluttiest cloth, Something that I'll make a pilgrimage right throw a rock at you. You know what I mean? And I don't wear heels unless absolutely necessary, because like, I'm already 6 feet tall. If I wear heels, it's just
there you go right there.
Really? Like, and that whole experience reminded me of this quote that really resonated with me today. Don't get me wrong, I love Shara 7. Okay, her advice has really changed my life. It's just, this time it didn't really work out for me.
So boom, it's not even where you go, baby. You are 6 foot. You're 6 foot. Bro, the average man is like 5'8", 5'9". So they are already gonna pass you because they want their women shorter than them. Like, you 6 foot, bro. Like, you want a 6 foot demigod. I think the problem is Shira is not a dating advice. She's financial advice. She definitely is. Sprinkle is not for love. Exactly. You don't listen. She ain't said nothing about no blazer. It's not even a blazer. She already said she dressed like Adam Sandler. If you don't know what Adam Sandler dressed like, he dressed like, I don't want to say like Kanye West type of thing, but like that. You're just not ready yet for Sprinkle lady advice with this little smirk. You lost it at modest dress and blazer. She lost it at her appearance, bro. You're 6 foot. You're 6 foot, bro. Like, what man want to walk up to a 6 foot girl and, you know what I'm saying? Unless you already 6 foot something or close to 6 foot or, you know? This is just the average guy. I'm not talking about the one guy. You know what I'm saying? Just the average 5 something. He's not walking up to no 6 foot at the, come on. They talking about a blazer. Y'all scared about the blazer has me dead, man.
What women mean when we say, please pay my bills or make my life easier. Because there's a lot of confusion with the Shira 7 sprinkle movement, and a lot of men are very angry and upset. So let me break it down for you. See, on our baser instincts, women are built to find a nest and find a stable partner, to build a life with, to build a home with. And men are built to mate with women. That's all they're really short-term focused. So when we have a man who is short-term focused, feeding us lies, that he wants a long-term relationship with us. And we see through his actions that he's taking us on cheap dates. He's not making our life easier. His actions are telling us that he doesn't want to build a life with us. He doesn't care about the stability of my life. He doesn't care about my genuine happiness. Is he even going to care about our child's genuine happiness if we have one together? You see, a woman could walk up to a man and say, would you like to have a fun time? And he would most likely say yes, because he really likes that and it's very enjoyable to him. But men can't do that to women because there's so many of you, and because we're not that interested unless we truly love a guy. Unless we deeply respect you and we see that you value us as a human being and not just as an object or a fun time. It's not fun for us. We literally don't get turned on.
Well, I was going in the victimhood narrative already, bro. Think about it. She already talking about cheap dates. So you already got the mindset of materialistic, bro. Men are coming to you. They're understanding who you are as a person. And they're not effing with it, bro. It's just that simple. They not. Women mindset are just effed up. Look at her mindset. Cheap dates. I already knew what it was when she said that. And she's talking about build a home and build a nest. Baby, the bird leave the nest too. That bird put in effort as well. She not putting in no effort.
So when you emotionally manipulate us with words and we see your actions are quite different, we unfortunately have to be masters of seeing through manipulative games. So Shira 7 is asking women to please ask a man to show you through his actions, through making your life easier, through paying a bill, a tiny bill here.
You can't make this shit up. What man is gonna take you serious? You talking about, oh, pay my bills. Bro, what?
Taking you on a nice date, investing in you, because he understands that life takes money. Every day you wake up and it costs money. And
guess what? And you gonna be his biggest bill just yet. Think about that. You want me to pay your bills, take you on expensive dates.
Manipulative short-term men want you to forget that money even exists. They'll be like, oh, don't worry about that. Let's just have a good time. We have to see through a lot of manipulation, and it's very hurtful. It's very painful because we have good intentions towards men, and men just want to use us. And then on top of that, they may even play house with us. They may even get married to us and continue to use us there.
You can't make this up, bro. Oh my, this victimhood mentality, bro. Sprinkle lady has fried their
I
brains,
get access
bro.
to a woman's body, and I get her to clean and do a lot of labor while I build my career. You see, we have to see through that this isn't a very good bargain for a woman. This isn't a good deal. It hasn't been for a very long time, and women had to play this game. In order to survive, we couldn't even buy our own house or have our own bank account, but now we don't have to. So I'm letting women know, because no woman let me know, that men are highly manipulative And that if you invest in a woman, that if a man doesn't show you through his actions that he truly loves and cares about you and wants to truly take care of you, he doesn't love you and you're wasting your time. So that's what sprinkle, sprinkle, pay my bills means. It means
No, that does not, bro. You see how she already manipulating the guy to pay her bills and take her out and yada, 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 bro. Bro, that victimhood mentality is keeping these women single, dog. It's keeping them single, bro. Look at the comments. Somebody say stick to AI. Men in the comments are really telling on themselves. She said stay single, boys. This why coffee for a first date is a must. Because think about it. It's facts. If it costs money, why do you want a man in your life to pay for everything he owns, all this and that, and pay for yours as well, and you already just talking about, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. What are you gonna give to the man? Say, oh, they just using me. They just using me. Use what? Your body? You're using my body as well. We're exchanging orgasms. Come on now. Think about it. Think about it, bro. How I'm using you, but yet you're using me as well. Come on now. I got the plug and you're the outlet. We come together and make electricity. He's about, oh, he gonna keep me in the house while he builds his career. Y'all in competition with the man. That's your brain right there. You're in competition with these men. You don't want to work. You don't want to work, but it's a problem when he built his career. You don't want to clean. You don't clean every freaking day. You don't cook every freaking day. Man, stay single, bro. Stay single. Women like this is the problem, bro. And Shiva 7, bro, y'all seen it. It's not dating advice. It's financial advice. Then y'all don't even come healed. Y'all come traumatized. Look at this brain. Nobody want to deal with this. It's too challenging. Men don't want to deal with this. They don't.
I ain't splitting the bills 50-50 with no man. I'd rather pay them by myself and be independent. So instead of splitting a $2,000 rent and having a band in your pocket, you'd rather be broke just to say you didn't go half with a man. Exactly. Stand for something or you'll fall for anything as a woman. Bitch, I do not think that is what the fuck that means.
That work 9 to 5. Like,
They understand that there's 9 to 5s like lawyers. What kind of you want? You
I
want
want
to
a your scammer and a that work
drug dealer?
too, but not no 9 to 5. I'm not giving that.
You want that's stealing other niggas' money? That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I'm having my health.
Hey, I'm Jay, bro, and I'm going. Drizzle.